Hi there, hey Eric here with eXp Realty, and today I wanted to record a video about the future of the Smith Ballpark. Let's dive right in. So Smith Ballpark is where the Salt Lake Bees used to play. It's on 1300 South and between West Temple and Main Street in the ballpark area and Central 9th area of Salt Lake City. So Mayor Mendenhall, the Salt Lake City mayor, just recently came out and explained to us what's happening next. So let's look at some of the article. So it looks like it's going to be repurposed as, a community concert landing green space area. So on the screen, you can kind of see this view of it. So mixed space neighborhood. So this green area, they're actually going to be keeping some of that ballpark field. Looks like they're going to be relocating the fire station because right now it is on the corner of Main Street and 1300 South. They're going to have what's called a Civic Edge, Community Fitness Center, Public Library, a whole bunch of green space. They do want to have the arts and cultural workshop, a parking garage. This is like a parking, just a parking lot right now. And additionally, they want to keep West Temple as like a festival street. So it's easy to shut down, easy to use for community things. So kind of an interesting idea. It's nice that there's going to be green space. It is kind of interesting that there's not going to be any housing because we know we need more housing in Salt Lake City. But looking at some of this, so, the 31-year-old baseball stadium will be repurposed to serve as an entertainment venue with creative spaces and retail. Mayor Mendenhall announced Tuesday night. She added that its field, one once used by likes of David Ortiz, Torrey Hunter, and Mike Trout, will be transformed into a mixed-use urban space and a safe community park. So I totally understand why they're keeping the grass. Green space is awesome. We all love it in our neighborhood. Sugar House Park, Liberty Park, Pioneer Park, these are all great places to recreate, to go with your family and hang out. So this was actually option 2. So there are originally 3 options for this, but planners said the option includes an arrival gateway, so kind of a nice entryway, by the stadium's old entrance. The city still plans to create a festival street outside of the old ballpark grounds, which can host music, markets, and pop-up events by the corner of 1300 South and West Temple. This reminds me of kinda the Granary District, to be honest. Like right now we have the concert venue down there, the street, it's 500 West, is super easy to shut down in front of Industry SLC. It kind of reminds me of that. Obviously right now in Industry, or in the Granary District, there's not a ton of green space. They're building a ton of apartment units or condos there and quite a bit of mixed use. But that whole idea of having a festival street and music and pop-ups, it really reminds me of that. So here you can kind of see another image of this arrival gateway. Hold on. We got the ballpark field, we got the festival street. So it's kind of going to be an interesting redevelopment of all this. I think the community is going to be really excited. So as mentioned, the final decision isn't much of a surprise. The option was overwhelmingly preferred by ballpark and Central 9th residents. If you live there, you want green space. We know that everyone hates being, in this tight city without having somewhere to recreate, take your dogs, etc. I wouldn't doubt if there ends up being like a farmer's market there. Right now, the farmer's market at Pioneer Park is probably the biggest one we have, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a new one that pops up there. It still preserves some of the history, some of the building of the stadium, while also having a public space that could be used by the community at any time. Doug Flagler, chairman of the Central 9th Community Council, said at that time. So it's going to be a great new development. I'd love for your opinion. What do you think? Should we have just put a whole bunch of new housing units? Because honestly, we do need more housing. Affordable housing is an issue. And honestly, it's kind of close to Liberty Park also. So, green space, housing affordability, these are all things we like to talk about on this channel. So if you have questions about real estate or want to discuss this more, feel free to schedule a call with me at the link below. And thanks for joining me.